warns Michael Jordan his son about simultaneously chasing Larsa. Marcus is the sugar daddy of Larsa. Could you tell me your thoughts on the potential romance between Marcus and Larsa Pippen, Mr. Jordan? Are you in favor of it? No. Do you not agree? No. Michael Jordan appears to still be strongly opposed to his son Marcus's relationship with Larsa Pippen, and he doesn't hesitate to express his disdain whenever possible. This time, he's criticizing Marcus for being too attached to Larsa, bringing up the incident when Marcus begged Larsa on his knees after she ended their relationship because he wasn't extravagant enough with her money. On top of that, MJ had some strong words for Larsa, calling her filthy and accused her of wanting to make Marcus, who is 16 years her junior, her sugar daddy. Looks like MJ has finally reached his breaking point and is ready to quit this relationship permanently, y'all. Has Marcus Jordan's relationship with Larsa Pippen ended? The fact that it appears like they did actually surprises me a little. Before posting this tale, Larsa removed all of Marcus's Instagram photos and unfollowed him. Have your pals considered unfollowing your ex? Which the majority of individuals expressed their agreement with. The relationship between Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan has gone from awkward to bizarre, if that wasn't confusing enough. They were only together for a short time before they broke up, and now Michael Jordan, the basketball legend, thinks Larsa has made her son her sugar daddy. Last year, Larsa Pippen and Marcus came clean about their relationship, and let me tell you, they were the target of a lot of haters. If you're curious about why some people were criticizing this couple, it's because they thought it was rather strange. Very unsettling. One must consider the age factor first. A staggering 16 years separate Marcus and Larsa. His age is 33, whereas hers is nearly 50. But many people were taken aback by the age difference, even though they are both adults. The internet was abuzz with discussion over it, with users arguing over whether or not it was acceptable. Others were like, hey, they're adults, let them live, while still others found it completely strange. Some others said it wasn't anybody's concern that Marcus dated since he's an adult now. The concept that Marcus and Larsa have known one another since he was practically a tiny kid is what really riled everyone up though. Allow me to explain it in case you still don't understand. Marcus Jordan is the offspring of Michael Jordan and Juanita, the wife of the late basketball great Michael Jordan. Larsa's ex-husband Scottie Pippen was Michael's colleague in the 1990s with the Chicago Bulls. Scottie and Larsa were already married when Marcus was born, so that's where the timeline starts. Fans of the National Basketball Association, NBA, know that players' families often remain close even when the games are over. It feels like a big family affair. Well, it's very much expected that the families of Scottie and Michael would have met paths on multiple occasions, considering they were teammates. Scottie and Michael weren't exactly great friends, but they were still teammates, so their families would have mixed regardless of how tense things became between them. Larsa must have known Marcus since they were both teenagers, because she was still a mature adult in her 20s while he was much younger. Marcus may be an adult now, but some people still think it's really strange that she's into someone she's known for so long. The streets are saying certain things, and I'm not going to pass judgment. I'm simply explaining why their relationship is getting so much hostility. Having said that, Larsa has publicly denied ever knowing Marcus as a youngster and claims she had no chance encounters with him. She claimed they met at a party 4 years ago in an interview with Tamron Hall, and she wrote a comment under a post by the Shade Room saying, well, most people still didn't believe her. The public was not buying it, yet again. They assumed she was attempting to hide her identity in order to escape the online backlash and controversy. Listen, I'll tell you what, the backlash was insane. But, as some of her followers pointed out, it wasn't due of her initial handling of things that she was getting all this fire. People pointed out that she initially denied the relationship, and she acted secretively as if she knew she was treading on dangerous seas. Larsa and Marcus Jordan are reportedly just hanging around, according to an informant. Since they share many mutual friends, the two have spent a lot of time together and seem to enjoy each other's company. Together, they are enjoying themselves. Larsa is savoring her newfound independence after her divorce from Scottie was formalized earlier this year, they said. However, Larsa maintained her evasiveness over the connection by outright denying it and insisting that she was merely friends with Marcus whenever questioned about it. Heard it said you're in a relationship. My social circle is quite large. My sociable nature is something you might say is strong. For 23 years, I was wed. Right now is when I need to focus on my relationship the most. This was just another fib that she fell for, unfortunately. Photos of the two of them kissing that surfaced a few weeks after she denied dating Marcus swiftly went viral. People were critical of Larsa because she lied. Larsa has come clean about using a false pseudonym to store Marcus's identity when they initially started hanging out, which brings us to our fascinating point. I had you listed under Mark Jacob because I could never bring myself to put you under your name on my phone, she explained. I preferred that no one should have known that you contacted me. People mistook her apparent need for privacy for an indication that she was covering up her connection, even though she claimed to just be concerned about the consequences of her actions. I hoped no one in her inner circle would find out. The way both families have been dealing with this circumstance is a hotly debated topic. This is, after all, about Scottie Pippen and Michael Jordan. An enduring feud between two legendary figures that has outlasted the average Hollywood marriage. What were their reactions upon learning that Marcus was seeing Scottie's ex-girlfriend? The family feeling was nice, according to Larsa. According to her, they were fine with the relationship as a whole. Juanita and Michael Jordan were our companions. What were their comments regarding the relationship? You know, I'm not really obviously, I just met him, I've been spending a lot of time with him lately. However, I would prefer not to discuss them. Neither his nor my parents, as far as I can tell, are involved. Everyone is pleased. We are all doing well. In essence, she painted Michael as an entirely pleasant character. She didn't explicitly state that, but she did give the impression that Scottie was cool with it as well. It turns out, though, that she wasn't exactly being forthright with Michael Jordan's emotions. He recently let it slip that he isn't overly fond of Marcus and Larsa's relationship. The paparazzi pounced on his presence in Paris a few weeks following Larsa and Marcus's public announcement, asking if he had given his approval to the couple. And his words were as follows. How about this? Marcus and Larsa peeping together. I was wondering what you thought, Mr. Jordan. Are you in favor of it? No. Do you not agree? In your opinion, will he? It appears that Larsa lied about Michael's true feelings on the relationship. The fact that he does not approve of their relationship is not shocking to many. However, according to The Insider, Michael has been horrified by the relationship since the beginning, so it appears that his feelings may go even deeper than that. To make matters worse, Marcus wasted no time setting up an interview with ET to try to deflect attention away from his dad's dating advice, claiming that everyone had misunderstood him. My loved ones genuinely care about my happiness, he explained. So long as I'm content, they're content with my living situation. The first point of view was held by all. I remember being surprised and curious at first, but that was the whole goal of our attempt to spend quality time as a family. If Marcus was prepared to defy his father for Larsa, then it's clear he had feelings for her. According to their sources, he was completely smitten with her. Totally, she had him in her grasp. Rumors began to circulate that Marcus and Larsa had broken up after they unfollowed each other on social media. A number of Larsa's Instagram comments criticizing Marcus, such as this one in which she inquired whether it was okay to request that her friends unfollow her ex, lent credence to the claims. According to those close to the situation, Marcus was devastated by the separation and emotionally distraught as a result. However, Larsa didn't seem to care, and an insider said that she dumped Marcus since their finances were stagnant. Someone told Larsa that she should settle down with a man who is a little older and more financially secure. It sounds like Marcus was entertaining, but Larsa is seeking a life partner, so she ended things because the money wasn't coming in. After that, we assumed the drama had subsided, but lo and behold, they had reconciled and even celebrated Valentine's Day together. However, there must be more to it than meets the eye, as Marcus appears to have dropped a bag on Larsa and opened up his first strings during the split. It was obvious he had splurged on her during their shopping trip at Hermes. Rumors began swirling that Marcus may have proposed to Larsa when she was photographed on a date with a large stone ring on her finger. As predicted, Marcus's father MJ was not on board with it. Rumor has it that MJ has accused Marcus of being weak for being too smitten with Larsa. An informant said that MJ thinks Larsa is trying to turn Marcus into her sugar daddy so that she can inherit the money from the Jordan family. Along with that, MJ supposedly thinks Larsa dumped Marcus so she could influence him into spending lavishly on her. She seemed to have accomplished this, what with her recent Hermes buying binge and the enormous stone adorning her finger. Fans are taking the comments at its value, claiming things like, it's performance art that Larsa went from publicly unfollowing Marcus to being seen with him on Valentine's Day, 3 days later, wearing a white dress and a massive new diamond. My mind is blown. What Marcus Jordan failed to do that Larsa found so irritating that she ended their relationship is something I would like to know. I need Scottie Pippen to marry Larsa while Jordan stands there as Marcus's best man, according to this individual's tweet, who is clearly only interested in the mayhem. Leave a comment with your ideas and then watch the video that follows.